they sent me something to my phone, and it said a hog title. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. I'm a hog tie.
I know how to hog tie people.
So that's what we gonna start with.
Yeah, that shit was so nice.
But I feel like that's really what Gayle wanted to do, was fall out laughing like this. Because if somebody had said something to me like that, I'd be like...
And he looked so sincere, like, I don't know how to hog tie nobody. That's the only thing I believe I can do. You do?
Yeah.
Time out.
Wait a minute. Why do you have to know how to hog tie somebody? Why did it have to be that definition? Why didn't he just say, I don't know that particular one, but I was tying folks up? We already seen the video.
Yeah, it kind of is.
He still don't want to incriminate himself, so why would he even agree to any of this?
Because that interview was incriminating.
But that still will put the icing on the cake, meaning that he has done it. So he was pretty.
That man acting. He deserved an Oscar. He should get an Oscar.
He low budget.
He said, why was it okay for me to see their children when I was giving them money, but when I wasn't, it wasn't okay anymore?
Right, what kind of parent sells their kids? I'm like, R. Kelly, you are snitching on yourself.
Shut up.
You big dummy. Like Ron always said, Lamont.
Olivia Pope is make-believe. That's all you got.
He has no Olivia Pope. He had Oscar Pope, the little black dude with the dreads. I was like, calm down, hold up. I don't know what that was about. If you don't know what we're talking about the R. Kelly interview, the L with Gayle King last week. It came out in pieces on the morning news, pieces on the internet, and they aired the full video Friday night on CBS. And we made light of a couple of funny parts that we saw, but I want to dive into this right now. The video did not make me feel, let's take it piece by piece, because we have a lot to unpack. So piece by piece, my first question to you guys is, did the interview make you believe that R. Kelly was innocent? That's my first question.
No.
Absolutely not.
So the interview didn't help at all?
Absolutely not.
I didn't even watch the whole interview. I couldn't even. I got to probably like the part where he first exploded. I couldn't take it no more. It was kind of.
Y'all killing me with this shit!
Yeah.
I'm fighting for my ankle!
Way too much, just doing too much. I mean, they said a lot of people who analyzed the video said that he looked and acted like somebody who is actually like a manipulator, somebody who typically abuses people, because the moment those people do when they're confronted with their culpability, they start screaming and acting an ass, because how do you that cuts off all discussion. It shuts off all dialogue. Now I'm trying to express my will and everybody else, when really we were all just laughing. It was uproariously funny. I highly recommend, again, let me say this again, world, I highly recommend you're watching the video.
Yes. If you're in our Kickback TV show, Facebook group, Kickback TV Live from Atlanta, we posted a bunch of videos and shit.
Oh my God.
I hope you posted the remix though. What was it? I'm an old man that date young women. I'm an old man that date young. Y'all remember the dance? Y'all didn't see the dance? I'm an old man that date young women. Y'all supposed to do the dance with me.
I didn't see it. I can't participate.
Okay. We gotta work on our choreography. We'll take it out later.
Go ahead, Bobby.
We in 1991.
Right.
No, they did it. No, R. Kelly and Gayle did it. Like, they literally, old man and they young women. They really did that shit. Like, it was really cool.
But I didn't know we had to get jiggy with it too.
Oh, we get jiggy with this shit on this show. We get jiggy with this. Don't ever turn to Michael Blackson. I can't get jiggy with this shit. But moving back, rewind a little bit. In watching, Meek, the parts that you saw, what were your thoughts?
Like I said, I gave it a chance to a certain degree. You know, it was like sometimes, want to hear him talk or whatever, but I don't know. It was certain things he was saying. It was like, like the part she mentioned about when I was giving her money, it was cool. When I stopped, it wasn't cool no more. It was just like, I was really pretty much done at that point. It's just sad all the way around. And that just proves that the parents are more to blame just to him because they selling their kids to that man, like I said before. And it's sad all the way around, I really believe that even if he was to have went to another person and got interviewed, or Brian Gumble or some shit like that, it still would have been the same way if he wasn't Gayle, if it was pretty much the same questions. So, I mean, overall, he just, everybody know he got problems. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm honestly, really just tired of giving him this much energy, for real.
Okay, is there any other thoughts before I go in? Because I'm about to go in.
Well, you can clearly, to me, tell, because I watched another part this morning that Gayle had, they released, where the two girls were getting the interview.
Mm-hmm.
She said the whole time she's interviewing, you could hear him coughing in the background, and he wasn't even supposed to be in the building. So there's your signs of a control freak right there. Like, I'm going to cough, so if you cut up, when we get home, you don't have to deal with whatever. So that to me is showing like there's no way. Like why would you have a rapist in the room with the victim? Why?
And he wasn't supposed to be there.
Correct.
But he snuck back in some kind of way.
He did R. Kelly what he normally does.
Yeah.
Here's $20. I'm R. Kelly. Let me in, and somebody need to be fired.
Yeah, and the girls were very curt, very short with Gayle. The youngest one, I don't recall her name, the youngest one who was the darker skinned one, very, very pretty young lady. But she was, when I talk about our sex life, do you talk about yours? I thought she was about to call Gayle off for sleeping with Oprah. I really thought that's what she was going to say. Like, do you talk about your sex life? You fucking Oprah? I was like, oh shit! But she never said it. I would say that shit back there. But she did she said everything else. But she was very, like, I'm not talking about this, I'm not talking about that. She
acted like a child.
She did.
She interviewed like a child would with their parents.
But she was 21. That is a child.
For them to be together for 4 years, you do bad.
That's a lot. To me, honestly, they look very well coached. It looked to me like, again, a one-sided interview. When you see one-sided interviews like that, people try and do a really, really good job of making it look extemporaneous, making it, oh my God, you made me so upset. But the way you can tell is if a relatively sort of innocuously standard question, like, did you brush your teeth today? I don't know why we're talking about me.
We're talking about me brushing my teeth. We're talking about you brushing your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. When somebody immediately starts to get confrontational on a question that's par for the course, you've been coached to react that way. That's what you're about to do.
They both reacted the same exact way.
Exactly. That's
the same exact way.
That's another
She's screaming, he was screaming. She throwing her hands up, and then sitting there.
She cried, he cried.
Like, and what you crying for? Like, you burst into tears for what?
Well,
that's supposed to draw sympathy?
Yeah, she said her parents were trying to blackmail R. Kelly and use him for money, and they said that you don't give us money, we're gonna ruin your career. Couple comments. Jay said he equates him to those who raped our women during slavery, therefore he has no sympathy. Karina says Azrael, one of the young ladies, was straight rude. And it's all psychological. I would agree. It looks like I guess that was Azrael, the dark skinned chick. She was like an R. Kelly clone. Like that's his favorite, from what I can see. She's the one that's going to carry the torch. Like I got you. Right. And the other one was more laid back, more chill. Had a little more, I won't say wisdom with it, but a little more couth, a little more. I'm gonna sit back. That was my take on that. Breaking news: R. Kelly had been arrested again since the documentary. He was freed because someone paid his $161,000 bill for child support, and a new video was released. Was said to have been received today of R. Kelly having sex with underage women. Today, literally today, Sunday. And for those listening on Monday, yesterday, today, Sunday, tomorrow,
What?
I don't know. Let's go with it. Just go with it.
I was willing to nod and let it go until I heard Sunday tomorrow. I was like, okay, lost me. Okay,
Just go with it. Just go with it, man. Just go with it.
Oh, shit.
So,
I don't know how we.
So there's new footage, and Tori, you were telling me that the lawyer that
Gloria Allred. So to me, that name means you're screwed.
and tell the viewers who that is.
Gloria Allred is the attorney. She is the one that you get in trouble, she's coming after you. She's the one that went after Cosby. She's the one that goes after all the big names. If you've got Gloria Allred going against you, you might as well figure out some kind of plea deal, because whatever she has, you're going to prison. So Google her. She is.
So that's trouble.
She's that bitch.
That's trouble.
I will.
And Corinne said, were you guys able to see the video of Joycelyn speaking to her sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. And they were like, we love you, Joycelyn. And she was just very straight to the point. I'm good. I told you I was good. Now chill out and leave me alone. And the sisters, that's what she said to her mother. And the sister was like, we love you, Joycelyn. We love you. We love you. And I'm going to keep on. That's a little heartbreaking. Because these were her little sisters, 10, 12, 13. I don't know the exact ages, but they were children. I mean, Joycelyn is damn near a child. Mm-hmm. And they were like, we love you. And that's all they wanted to do was just get that one thing in. Just, I love you. We miss you. And she was like, I got to go, y'all. Bye. And I was like, shit.
That doesn't seem like a happy person. Like, who just cuts their whole entire family off like that? We are in the black community. Black mamas and daddies have been doing stuff to their kids for years, and you don't just see a child saying, okay, you know what, screw you mama, screw you daddy, I'm done. It doesn't happen like that. So for them, especially her baby sisters, who cuts their sisters off like that?
We're talking years of estrangement here for her too.
Yes.
She's been gone, what now, at least 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, somewhere in that frame.
Yeah, so this is a very, very scary, very, very sad thing, y'all. And then don't paint it any other way. Don't try and explain it any other way. Don't try and condone it. Don't try and justify it, because this is all bad. It started out bad with the videos that we saw 20-something years ago. It started out then, and it has been bad since then. So if you are defending this individual in any way, shape, or form, understand that you are on the wrong side of the argument. And this isn't a black-white thing. This isn't a yellow-purple thing. This isn't an R&B hip-hop thing. This is a right and wrong thing. Right. And ask yourself, which side of the argument do you want to be on?
Yeah, and that's kind of that's nice. Yeah, you know how to use it. That's how to use it. Because I've been debating this on Facebook all goddamn week. And I want to have a good conversation. Because I had a motherfucker tell me that I don't love black people, I love white people, because I'm going on R. Kelly more than I go on Harvey Weinstein. And I'm like, first, fuck Harvey. Shout out to Dame Dash for smacking the shit out of him when he was disrespecting women. And he needs to go to jail. His trial's been postponed to June. We're going to fry his fucking ass in June. Now, rewind. I'm not, this is a Malcolm X quote, I'm not pro-black, I'm not anti-white. I'm pro-righteousness, I'm anti-devilishment. If R. Kelly is raping and abusing black children, whose side should I be on?
Right.
R. Kelly or the young black girl's side? You tell me. I was always told you look after women and children and fools. And some of y'all are fools for your fucking thoughts, which is why I'm not going to go too hard on you. But I'm going to go in. I don't want to hear shit about I am furthering the plot against black men because I speak out against R. Kelly or Michael Jackson or Bill Cosby. Because I do speak out against Harvey Weinstein, Elvis Presley, Woody Allen. I speak out against Donald Trump. I speak out against any injustice.
You speak out of him on incest, boy, I tell you.
Right.
Yeah, he exactly motherfucker's daughter.
I don't see
He
anybody fussing about him grabbing on his daughter's butt.
Kissing her in the mouth, like, sensually, and that's actually...
He said that he would fuck his daughter if she
he
wasn't his
probably
daughter.
already had. Like, no bullshit.
That
like,
is so gross.
It's gross.
That's the way, but the
It's
way
like,
if you watch
that
the
is
videos
so
and how
nasty.
he deals with her, if my daddy had ever put his hands on me, the way way Trump puts his hands on his daughter. When I tell you, me and my daddy would have been fighting.
My daddy won't let me sit on his lap when I was a little girl. Like, so I used to like think something was wrong with it, but now I understand now that I'm grown. Like, my dad, he loved me to death, but he would never let me sit on his lap. Like, literally sit on his lap. So it was just like, these folks out here crazy as hell. I don't trust none of y'all niggas with my kids.
Right, because y'all with this shit. They defending it. They're defending it. And this is the crazy part. R. Kelly ain't did no scholarships. R. Kelly ain't fighting for legislation for black people. R. Kelly ain't standing up for Black Lives Matter. So it's just because his music sounds good. That's it. He ain't doing nothing.
Music at that.
So it's just like you put the music over people, and people say, "Well, you dogging out the black man. Come on, stop talking about R. Kelly. You dogging a black man." I'm not dogging a black man. I don't claim R. Kelly.
You're dogging a pedophile. That's what
right. And I don't consider. I mean, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't consider that nigga black. He started raping kids and shit. Hell, he ain't black no more.
Yeah,
right.
Like fuck that nigga. You ain't part of my tribe, and I don't have an imaginary tribe that exists with anybody that has melanin. My tribe is black people that's doing shit that's positive for the community, trying to make a difference, or contributing to the entertainment value of the world without harming others. So I don't give a fuck about R. Kelly. You not part of my tribe, dog. I'm not black with everybody. I'm black with a certain group of motherfuckers. I know how my tribe is, and my tribe ain't for that bullshit. We not hurting our little girls. And that's what R. Kelly's doing. That's why I'm speaking out against him. We'll get into Michael Jackson later, but that's why I speak out against him. I don't know for a fact that he fucked those boys. I know he had inappropriate relations with those boys. And that's enough for me. And he was bleaching his skin. Oh, weird.
We gonna get to that in a minute.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. But
and another thing.
Because they pissed me off with this shit.
Ran it out.
Talking about R. Kelly. Go ahead.
The only thing that makes me mad about anything that has to do with statutory rape or, pedophilia is that I hate the fact that they always try to say the victim enabled the sexual advance. And 9 times out of 10, that can be true. But like I said, you're grown enough to understand right and wrong, and you know that as a child and you chose to act upon it, even though that child was willing. They can't think. They don't know how it works. They don't know how life works yet. They don't even understand life. You don't understand life until the day you out your mama and your daddy house and you gotta pay your own bills. You gotta get up and go to work. You gotta take care of yourself, your kids. So it's just to the point right now. Every child wants to be grown, and niggas be treating these kids like they grown, but at the same time, that's not right, and that don't make it excusable. If my child was going over here making advances at this man, and I find that out, I'll be thankful that he comes to me and tell me what my child is doing. But you gotta understand, even if your child is going out in these streets and messing with these grown ass men, and they enabling it, they are accepting it, they are taking it advantage, that is still the same thing. It is no way to defend that, whether they pressed upon them or not. You should not look at any child sexually whatsoever.
There it is.
There
it is.
Lord,
Thank you for saying
I cannot deal. I have children myself, and if I hear a woman say, "Your son is sexy," you're a pedophile. You're a pedophile.
Oh.
Why is my child sexy? They're a child. Oh, he gonna have a lot of girlfriends. Why are you looking at my child like that? Do I need to be concerned?
I across some people that have very handsome children. I'm not gonna say your little boy is sexy as hell. Yeah, he might have a little heartbreak. You know a handsome, well-kept child when you see one,
But
and there's nothing wrong with it.
I will say this.
It's totally different than saying your son is sexy.
I ride with Tori because I personally stand up against women sexualizing children.
Yeah.
And I know this is part of like my hateful black feminists and shit. But women be like, that's my little boyfriend. No, bitch, that's not your boyfriend. That's a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Or that's your son. Or that's your friend's son. Or that's the boy on TV. He ain't your little boyfriend. Stop sexualizing black boys because we've gone through that. And the plight. I'm not gonna make this about black men and all we go through. I'm just gonna make
your elbow.
Just
tight space.
Very quickly. Now I can't hit you. Very quickly, I don't like the fact that women. Cut her mic off, JB. Cut her mic off. Cut her mic off. Go ahead, Michael.
Why she said it was an easy thing?
God damn.
She told it.
Whenever I'm trying to get my protocol,
She said,
motherfucking me.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm against the sexualization of black boys because a lot of black women do that. I'm gonna say a lot. I'll say there are black women in our community that do that. They sexualize almost. You my little boyfriend. Oh, look at you, so cute. You my little boyfriend. Nah, bitch, ain't your little boyfriend. That's a child, and that is steps to pedophilia. So we
pedophile.
Yeah, that's
Tell
a
me it's a
pedophile.
pedophile. If a woman says that about my child, she is a pedophile. I told my children's dad that if your little female friends say that our child is sexy, she's a pedophile. Period. Don't try to argue me down. Don't try to tell me she was just saying, she just joking. You know, he's a nope, pedophile. Keep my child away.
Like it if some man.
oh my God.
Right.
Oh, no.
If it was a little
Right.
and he was
Right. Right.
it's gonna be a whole heap of guns, slinging, knives coming out. Fuck
And you
people
gotta
like
watch
talking
them beautiful.
about
You gotta
her.
watch them beautiful tones with them little girls too. Oh, your daughter's so beautiful.
Yeah,
you gotta
but
watch
you, wait, what
that
you
too.
mean beautiful?
Yeah,
Right,
you gotta
right.
check it. Yeah, you gotta look at that too.
Don't sexualize our children. Period.
There it is.
But I also want to, I guess as we begin to shift gears, the R. Kelly interview is available on CBS or YouTube. You can watch it. I believe he did. Well, we know things that he did. The girls that are with him now, they're grown now. If they say they want to be with him, then that's their prerogative. I think they've been a little manipulated. I think they've been brainwashed, but they're of age. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about them to a degree, but they're grown.
It's still
Let's talk about the children that he
out
fucked.
there.
There are children that he fucked, and some of them were children when he fucked them. And there's video footage. There's the one from back in the day. There's the one from a few weeks ago, and there's the one from today. So there's supposed to be 3 videos that show him fucking underage girls. And on one of the videos, he says, you know, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of that 14-year-old pussy. That's kind of like,
there's the book too that one of the girls wrote.
I don't know what book.
The
Yeah, I do know about the book.
It's called Daddy, I think it is, or I love to call him Daddy, something like that. And she said she was 16, 17 years old when she started dealing with him.
Stop.
So it's too much stuff that's coming out that these girls have too many details of what happened, what's in his house, who did this, who did that. And I think the parents, the staff, R. Kelly, all of them need to be arrested. All of them.
Yeah, and let's take it there. The parents, you're fucking idiots. I'm not taking my daughter, my niece, my goddaughter, nobody to a fucking one. I'm not going to an R. Kelly concert based on the shit that went down a decade or 2 ago. So you're wrong for even going to the fucking concert. Fuck the parents for even going. That meant you forgave what he did to other people's kids. And I don't want to say you get what you deserve, but like,
But why are you taking
your
to a
child
concert?
and trying to make sure they get on stage with R. Kelly? You got what you fucking deserved. Your kids didn't get what they deserved, but you as dumbass parents, you got what the fuck you deserve. Cause I'm not taking my daughter, my nieces, my godchildren to see no fucking R. Kelly, and I'm not paying to go see R. Kelly by myself. I had boycotted R. Kelly for 2 decades. We had a whole show about this shit in 2012 when we were just an internet radio station about why I was banning. We had a topic, we used to do the top 5 songs of the week. And that week it was top 5 fucking songs. And we had people vote for their songs they like. And I was like, we ain't play R. Kelly. Niggas was like, dog, we're doing fucking songs. How you not gonna play R. Kelly? Cause I'm not. And then me and JB had a whole debate and JB kind of.
Cause I'm not.
Yeah. That's where I was at with it. And when we did have a discussion about separating the artist from the person, and I have worked to do that. I have not perfected that. I still kind of hold the person.
It's kind of hard to listen to the music knowing that he was sleeping with little girls and he's singing with Aaliyah, age ain't nothing but a number. It's kind of hard to separate that from knowing, like, more than likely this song was made because age wasn't nothing but a number to him. Okay, well, you 14. That's okay, boo. Come on. Let me show you what daddy got. Like, how can you keep listening to the songs? How can you keep hearing it? Trapped in the closet, maybe that was really about him hiding in the closet away from somebody's daddy. Like,
yeah,
it's hard to
I don't see nothing wrong with Little Bubba Graham. Why in that song you say, I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but it's something that I must confess. I never think when I'm from somebody, well, you might think not try to hurt him with the stroke, but you might thinking I ain't trying to hurt nobody. Like, that wasn't what he was saying. He wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to put the shit out you and hurt you. He was saying like,
she's a virgin, she's 14. I'm not trying to hurt her, but
yeah, like the creepiest shit. And then You Were Not Alone, the song you wrote for Michael Jackson. That song touched me because I suffer from depression in real life, and and that song came out and it touched me because I'm like, I'm not alone. Like, I do. It used to make me cry and shit because I used to be so fucking suicidal and crazy. But it made me feel good that I wasn't alone. And that song was about a goddamn girl, underage girl, he may have an abortion. It's like, come on, man, you fucking creep. Like,
yeah, we had that debate then, and my opinion has become more judgmental, more severe since then because of additional things that I learned since then. Honestly, I knew a couple of things about R. Kelly up until we had that debate, but there were a lot of things that I simply didn't know. And as I began to learn more and more and more, it was like, I can't reconcile these two, I can't, I can't separate the artist from the music anymore. So I won't, and so I don't. It's just that simple.
Before we move on, ladies, any last words on this Robert Kelly craziness?
the mamas that drop their daughters off should be slapped in the face with a cast iron skillet. And that's all. Oh, a hot one. A hot one. I forgot that part.
How long is the grease and seasoning been in it?
I might do a little Al Green with some high grits,
Damn. All of that works. Don't fuck with the ladies on Keep My TV. Fuck you up.
That really will.
If you gonna go for it, go hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I gonna get charged, why not get them all? You know what I mean?
Why not get 16 felonies?
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of 16 felonies, JB's childhood friend Jussie Smollett.
You see what he did.
Because him and JB grew together.
Again, he brought it back.